Streaming has been one of the most sought after career paths for anybody under the age of like 25. Survey results have recently seen like 70% of kids want to be a YouTuber or a streamer or something when they grow up. When you're watching TikTok in front of your parents' iPad that they've put in front of your face, you're most likely going to see clips of streamers. These streamers are usually making money playing video games, which I feel like most of the video gaming streamers are like pretty harmless because they just lock themselves in a room and don't endure any social interaction and just stream for like 16 hours a day. But with the sudden explosion of streamers such as like Jinxie and Queso specifically, the desire to play games for a living has only gotten bigger. But an even easier way to go viral for your own clips when it comes to streaming is IRL streaming. This is when a streamer goes out and does stuff in public. I know, scary, right? You're letting these weird, disconnected creatures just interact with other humans on the street. Now, this usually leads to much more viral clips because like anything can happen when you're out in public. So streamers have had clips of all sorts of crazy and sometimes awful shit happen to them. But recently it seems like the streamers are the ones being the crazy and awful people. So the first streamer I'm going to talk about today is Neon, whose whole career consists of clickbait and toxicity. The first video I actually saw of Neon was when he was like apparently jumped by a bunch of guys in the middle of the day. At first, when I saw him, I was like, damn, this poor kid, what did he do? But then I realized the video was fake and just kind of went back to doing whatever I was doing. Neon did continue gaining popularity through his collaborations with many controversial streamers such as like Aiden Ross and Sneeko, but in 2023 he did something even more stupid. In December of last year, Neon and Sneeko bought tickets to UFC 296, and right before going, he had a video go out on Twitter of him talking about how Donald Trump was going to be there and he wanted to confront the former US president.
I'll walk up, I'm gonna talk my shit to Trump, and then it's gonna be a very good experience. And I'm gonna talk my shit. I don't care if the Secret Service is there. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna talk shit. So
apparently, Neon's not allowed in.
what?
They dropped your name specifically.
Huh?
They just dropped your name specifically, bro. They said Neon is not allowed in.
In the stadium?
Yes.
What? I'm not allowed
Bro,
in the stadium.
you specifically. So now I need to talk to them about refunding the damn money.
Hold on, no. There's no fucking way.
No.
Obviously, this was a stupid thing to do. Like, although Donald Trump wasn't the president anymore, he was still a very important figure, regardless of your political views. So this tweet obviously went super viral, and Dana White, the president of the UFC, actually saw the tweet and banned Neon for, quote, talking dumb shit. Neon continued getting into trouble, as well as getting decked by FouseyTube outside of a store.
Face the wall. Now sit there like a good bitch.
Neon.
I'm not,
Get on your hands and
not
knees.
doing it.
Get on your hands and knees. Get on your hands and knees.
Which is probably one of the greatest things Fousey has ever done. But recently, Neon was caught in a stream talking shit to a child and not really knowing where the line was when it comes to talking shit.
What's your first name? All I need is your first name and you're done. I don't care. I'm an internet warrior. What's your name? What's your first name, bitch? What's your first name, bitch? Tell me your first name, pussy. I'll give you Miami. I don't give a f***. You're 10 years old. I will f*** you in the ass until you f***ing bleed, bitch. I swear to God. Shut the f*** up, bitch.
He basically went full COD lobby on this child, and he then did two really shitty apology videos. Now, keep in mind the kid that he was talking to in the clip, because we're going to get back to him. Now, this is a person that really pisses me off. A person with a disgrace to the name Jack. Probably the only bad person named Jack. Okay, never mind. I forgot that there was a whole person named Jack the Ripper. Yeah, whoops. So Jack Doherty has kind of disappeared and reappeared over the years. His channel first started from him doing like bottle flipping and marker flipping in like 2016. But over the years, he kind of transitioned into prank videos and just being like a general disturbance to people. Do you have some input? He basically went down like the Jake Paul, Logan Paul style of content, which is just like over the top, super high energy videos of just like a kid doing dumb challenges and getting kicked out of places. Everyone sort of saw how popular it made the Paul brothers, so Jack Doherty kind of just wanted to siphon some of that fame for himself. He pretty much continued being a piece of shit, also getting slapped by Fousey.
Hey, but yo, give me some water bottles, John. Give me some fucking.
You're lucky I make friends with your security.
Hey,
What
no,
is
man.
the dog shit?
Hey, now we can't box. There's a whole. like a bitch too. That's it.
Again, Fuzi, thank you for your service. But a video actually popped up a couple of months ago that I saw, and it was Jack Doherty walking through a shopping mall and just like squaring up to people and like antagonizing them.
What? Little bro, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, bro? Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, he was pretty happy with himself in this clip. Jack's whole gimmick kind of consists of just harassing people on the street to get a reaction, and then when they do finally have a reaction, his security guard steps in the way to stop anything from happening to him. I want to believe that these security guards are getting paid astronomical amounts of money to be his bodyguard. Like, security guards are not just like weapons for hire. They're not a bunch of like MMA fighters looking for their next armbar victim. Their job is basically to protect their like clientele. So how do you go about protecting someone who you also kind of want to see get knocked out? Now, I'm not going to go too deep into Jack Doherty. Nope, that didn't sound right. So I'm not going to go too deep into like the content that Jack Doherty makes, because I want to make a full video about this little cretin, and I don't want this video to go on for too long. But let's have a look at the start of the new generation of garbage streamers. So I was previously talking about Neon saying some colorful words to a child. Now this child is also an IRL streamer. I am not going to mention his name because he is not already a very popular figure, so I want to keep it that way. This kid basically made an account on Kick, I don't know how long ago, but he was streaming a couple of weeks prior to this thing that he had going on with Neon. But instead of this kid being an IRL streamer and maybe just like riding a Razor scooter around, he was actually just harassing and assaulting people on the street. A video that brought this kid to my attention was a clip from when he was IRL streaming and he just stole some chips from a woman eating at a restaurant. He then actually got confronted by the woman, and his first instinct was threatening to beat her up, saying, get away from my phone or I'm gonna do something about it.
Taking that bitch food.
Tell him.
You can go fuck yourself. What the fuck?
Put your hand in my food again, and I'm throwing all of your phones.
Hey, you're not touching our phone.
Don't put your hand in my food again.
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
Give me the phone.
Now you're not touching my fucking phone. Touch my phone, I'm gonna actually do something
What are you
about
gonna do, pee me up?
Back the fuck up. Back the fuck. I will. I want to go.
How old are you, 5?
Now, keep in mind, this wasn't the only bad thing that he did on stream, because literally seconds before this altercation, he was smoking a joint. It was just a random person that gave him a joint and he started smoking it on stream and then got confronted by this woman. Now, big shocker, he did get banned. But does that really even mean anything anymore? Most of the time when people get banned for doing something stupid or like borderline illegal, they just get unbanned within a few days, because these people are like the main source of income for streaming platforms. Like, viewers means ads, means money to come back to the platform itself. So the more viewers you get, the more money going into the streaming platform's pocket. So it doesn't really matter how problematic you are. If you are getting viewers, you are making money for your platform and yourself. So it becomes this dumb circle that has been explained by other YouTubers before, where it's like, you get popular, you do something stupid, you get banned, or like receive some sort of consequence, you then apologize, and then the cycle just continues. So someone on Twitter actually said, streaming should be for 21 plus, watching streams should be for 16 plus, I'm not going to debate it. Now, it kind of makes sense. Kids shouldn't be able to start streaming while being underage this easily. So for example, the age for people to stream or use any of the features on Twitch is 13. So this kid technically can stream on Twitch, being 13. Crazy age limit, but he wasn't streaming on Twitch, he was streaming on Kick. Now on Kick, you have to be 18 years old or have permission from a parent or guardian to use the platform. Now, I get that not everyone's going to abide by these rules. For example, GTA 5 came out when I was 13 years old. I remember playing it and my mum walked in the room right as the characters kicked someone in the head and yelled, "Fuck you," and I panicked. She then just simply said, "As long as you're not doing it in real life." Sorry, mum. But I was a responsible enough kid to know that maybe fighting random people on the street isn't a good idea. I think to wrap all of this up, parents, please observe what your kid is doing on the internet. I know that it is a dangerous place, and maybe your little angel is the one being dangerous. And any younger people watching that are part of the 70% that want to be streamers or YouTubers or whatever when they grow up, maybe pay a bit more attention to what your favorite streamer or creator is promoting. A lot of streamers and creators really prey on a younger audience because they think you're dumb. They always promote scams and like adult content because they know that you guys are more likely to be putting money in their pockets. Watch some creators that aren't so problematic, like me. Subscribe to me. I really hope that doesn't age poorly. Anyway, let me know if you want to see me do a bit more of like a deep dive into these shitty creators that we talked about today, just by liking and commenting. But more importantly, thank you for watching, be safe, and spend some time with your family.